Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is SockBot, and today I wanted to do a little bit of a different video. So I was working on one of my latest levels that I actually posted about last week. It's the one that uses the dash ability in that level. And after finishing up most of the tech and looking back at the circuit boards, I was reminded of the calculator level in Little Big Planet 1. Do you guys remember that level? It used a bunch of like switches and pistons and levers and tag switches and like everything else available at the time to create a working calculator using only the tech that was available at the time. So I was thinking to myself, I really miss that kind of stuff. I miss when the learning curve of create mode was like learning how to do a permanent switch and then hide the smooth, non-breaking timers in a paper-thin layer. Now that's really important there, the non-breaking part. I miss being able to zoom out when you were finished in a section and see the technology behind the scenes, even if it was just a bunch of timers and permanent switches. It was particularly fun to see in the story mode of the game, like during the boss battles, and especially in the final boss, where you can see a bunch of switches and timers all around the level, especially if you manage to glitch yourself out of the main boundaries, which I remember in Little Big Planet 1 and 2 was especially difficult, and the third one it just kind of happens by accident sometimes. And all of these different homemade switches that we used made the ridiculously complex levels that we made so much more impressive. To have a multi-stage boss battle or any other particularly complex scene with time movement, you had two options. You either had to use half the level for technology and spend hours linking it up all so it was far enough away to be out of sight, or you had to hide it within your creatures and sacrifice parts of an entire layer so that it wouldn't be seen or out and about in danger of being broken by a SockBot or a Sackgirl. Now, don't get me wrong, especially after filming this video, filming all the footage in the background, I'm glad that we do have all this tech now. The Selector switch, which is the second one here, took me a couple hours to get right, and I still can't do all the things with it that the pre-made one can do in the third game. And while I don't miss all the glitches that broke technology for no reason, and just, only 1/3 of the time it broke it completely at random, I do miss all the movement. The digital tech is so much easier to use, but I gotta say, for a tech nerd like me, a Little Big Planet tech nerd, I'm not that good at any other kind of tech, it's a little boring to watch. Anyways, a bit of an old person rant here, but I thought some of you out there would enjoy a pseudo trip down memory lane, and I hope y'all are well, and I guess I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!